some student asked me about this question and answer. That's why I have make it ready for those students who need to write the central idea of this Amalkanti poem. So Amalkanti basically in the first part of the poem I have discussed with you how Amalkanti very is a protagonist of this poem and who wanted to become the sunlight. As the speaker think that Amalkanti could not become the sunlight, he always wanted to be. He is sympathetic towards him and feeling sorry for him. So basically, Amalkanti is the name of the main protagonist and who want to become the sunlight. As speaker thinks that Amalkanti could not become the sunlight he always wanted to be. He is sympathetic towards him and feeling sorry for him. Although these feelings of speaker continues from his childhood where he has seen Amalkanti as a weak student who could not even learn his own lessons. So Amalkanti basically a weak student of the classroom who wanted to become a sunlight, but the speaker of this poem told about him, although how his childhood, where he has seen Amalkanti as a weak student who could not even learn his own lessons. The line given below have been taken from the Nirendernath Chakraborty poem Amalkanti. This line shows that unlike Amalkanti, whose ambitions were driven by his creativity, his classmates' ambitions were driven by greed. So basically, this line given below are taken from the Nirendranath Chakraborty poem Amalkanti, where Amalkanti is a weak student and who wanted to become a sunlight, and nobody like him, and whose ambitions were driven by his creativity. His classmates' ambitions were driven by greed. So उसकी जो basically ambitions थी वो creativity के ऊपर depend थी. He want to be a creative person, but उसके जो classmates थे he wants to become anything in his life just because of the greed. Greed is all about the greediness like lalach. When you are want just because of the money, just because of the famous status, everybody wants to become a doctor, lawyer, just because of their greedy ambitions. But Amalkanti wanted to be sunlight just because of his creativity. All of the Amalkanti's classmates were better than him in studies and were focused on the achieving their goals. But these lines means that even if the one who wanted to become a doctor had become a lawyer, it would have been fine for him because of the equal income that is provided in both these professions. So all of the Amalkanti's classmates were better than him in studies and were focused on achieving their goals, but these lines means that even if one who wanted to be a doctor had become a lawyer, it would have been fine for him because of the equal income that is provided in both these professions. So everybody wanted to become doctor, everybody wanted to become lawyer just because of their greediness, just because of the money, just because of the famous status. But Amalkanti wanted to be a sunlight because he wants to become a creative person, and he wants that everybody should inspire from him, and everybody wants to be become like him, creativity creative and and full of ambitions, which makes others very famous and a creative person. So basically, the Amalkanti poem is all about a student who is very weak, but he wants to be his creative mind and his ambitious um, uh, are very natural, and there is no greediness in him about anything like status, money. He wants to be creative just because he wants to give the sunlight to the others, and he wants to become an inspirations for the others, and this is the main central idea of this Amalkanti poem. So here I'm going to discuss all the lines um for you in a very deep manner in order to make you understand. And the central idea of the Amalkanti poem. The Amalkanti is the name of the main protagonist who wants to become a sunlight. As speaker thinks that Amalkanti could not become the sunlight he always wanted to be. He is sympathetic toward him and feeling sorry for him. Although this feeling of speaker continues from his childhood, where he has seen Amalkanti as a weak student who could not even learn his own lesson. These lines given below have been taken from the Nirendernath Chakraborty poem Amalkanti. These lines shows that unlike Amalkanti, whose ambitions were driven by his creativity, his classmates' ambitions were driven by greediness. All of the Amalkanti classmates were better than him in studies and focused on achieving their goals. But this lines means that even if the one who want to become a doctor had been become a lawyer, it would have been fine for him because of the equal income that is provided in both professions. So everybody is full of greediness. Everybody wants to become a lawyer, doctor, just because of the money, just because of famous status. But Amal Kanti wants to be a sunlight. He he wants to become a sunlight just because of the inspiration, just because he wants to inspire others, and he wants to become a very creative person. That's why he wants to become a sunlight. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much.